Here's to Thirsty Thursdays. Ah,
Hey, fam. There's there's hooks in my eyes. Can you see them? Fam,
The ring light?
it's a new year. It's Thirsty Thursday. I didn't do it last week because it was Christmas, and I think I'm being punished because I have like a soul in my eyes. Look, you guys seen that?
That's
Right there.
oh.
I got hooks in my eyes, dog. All right. Anyway, we missed last week because I wasn't going to do it on Christmas, but we're not going to start the new year off like negatively
No.
or unaccomplishedly. So we brought the crew, and we're just going to first, do you have your cans, everybody? Well, you can see what I'm dealing with here. A bunch of winos. Okay, we're going to do it without them anyway. First, you skim the top. And I feel like I'm talking over the microphone. So when we do magic audio, it's going to turn out a little weird, but you'll know what to do. You just listen. You just listen. Skim the top. Sorry, Gwynny's right behind my elbow. Then we get the gutter. And then for a lot of people's favorite part, we blow. Now we got to be careful because in stage 4, we'd like to get the noise, but sometimes it leaks all over us because it's so excited from all the rubbing and blowing. It explodes prematurely. So what we do is we do it slow, sometimes backwards. Sometimes you got to do it backwards to get the right explosion when you get excited. So what we're going to do is just do it really slow, and hopefully it picks up the noise. Oh, she doesn't like it when I squirt. But when she does, it's not as bad. Cheers, fam. We did it. Now, we take our cups. Now, what do? This is always the complicated part. Everyone that knows this knows that. So then we fill it up, right? So we fill it up. And then when we see the bubbles, when the bubbles appear, what do? We close our eyes and we dream. It's a good dream. In this year of the horse, I'm going to gallop towards all my dreams. And then we fill it up a little bit more because it goes down. Oh, there we go. Look at those bubbles. And then, cheers, fam. Thirsty Thursday, January 1, 2026. Sip those dreams into your soul.
Do you think we should tell them about that cup?
Yeah. For the hardcore fan, and I mean fan, you already know the story, but we're going to tell the world. So this is a special cup that I stole subconsciously. I didn't know it wasn't mine, which is why it's subconscious. Turns out it's this broad's back here, and it's a Post Malone one, I believe. Yes? Pretty sure this is Post Malone, and it sells for like $400 online.
A lie.
I'm not
There's
lying.
No way.
I swear to Superman above, this is his collab, and
when I bought it,
it's pricey, but not mine because I use it every day. So the point is, even though I stole it with love. You understand? Okay, there's a lot of people here to coordinate, but what we do on Thirsty Thursday is we just talk about the week that was.
I was just going to say the week that was.
We just talk about the week that was, but since it's the new year, we should be a little cliche, and I'm thinking we just sort of talk about the things that were shitty last year. Okay? We got 4 of us, so you're not going to get away with drinking none of that. You're going to drink all of it because it's Thirsty Thursday, and the truth will flow. Her serum will leak out her beautiful mouth, down her chest, and I'll investigate that at a later time. So we're going to talk about the year that was shitty, which made the things that were awesome even more awesome. And then we're going to talk about what we want to accomplish in 26. Realistically, we just can't put out goals, fam. We have to be specific in how we achieve those goals. One might say we would work backwards into those goals. You understand? Every waterfall starts with a little drop of water, and every step to heaven starts with a little guitar riff, and every shoe you put on can get worn out if you show it enough love. So we have to know our goals, understand them, so we can ergo work towards them. You know what I mean, fam. So we'll start with my pretty wife, and you don't have to go off or whatever, but what was like 3 shitty things, 3 awesome things,
okay,
and then your goals for 26, and you have your whole family here to let you know if you're all right when you're done talking.
Okay, yeah, I feel like that's kind of a lot.
No, it'll go by fast.
Okay.
We have all this caffeine.
Hey, fam.
This is Allie.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to just be on the back seat of the podcast. I kind of want to just be jumping in. So I'm glad you asked me first because love
This
the
is
attention.
actually her jumping in, so I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, so
Don't block Preston.
the first
Please.
the first three
You.
bad things that happened in 2025.
Okay.
Some low points.
Low points.
Low points. Okay, I would say probably the first low point for me is that I own a hair salon, and I for the first time had some of my stylists go, and that was really hard. That was hard. I think it was like a big ego hit. I thought I was invincible.
Sure.
And it was very humbling, and also just knowing that was just I'm just gonna stop at that. That was hard. That was probably the first really hard thing for me that I went through. The second thing that was really hard that I also had gone through is I used to be a part of this big extension company, and I was a trainer for them for like 7 years, traveling back and forth to California once a month for years and years and years. And I actually let that go also at the beginning of the year. I just decided to branch off. I really wanted to do my own thing. So this year was a big building year for me personally. But that was something that was really, but that like community and like me, not, it was kind of a place where, yes, I was a teacher, I was a coach, but I wasn't necessarily in charge. And I kind of I loved that community when I was in it. And so that was kind of something that was hard for me, was not doing that anymore. And then I think the third thing that was really hard for me is that we lost Joe's dad. And that was hard.
Oh.
That was hard. That was hard. I've never I've lost my grandpas, but losing my father-in-law, that was really tough. That was hard on my son, hard obviously on my husband. And so that was my 3 hard things that happened this year.
Oh man. A little somber in here for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I will
Do you
be
wanna
honest.
Okay.
Should we all say our hard things?
There is no filter when the mic's on.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, I've said some shit.
Yeah, no,
on
and
Thursday.
I'll keep it real.
Oh, goddamn.
But yeah.
Okay. I just had this idea. Should we all do shitty?
We should all do shitty.
And then do all do good?
Yeah,
then do
because
gross.
then that way it's not too redundant on just one person.
I'm just gonna extend this
because
long,
it might be a
hard
fan
black
favorite.
pipe
People might
back
like
to
Preston more. Yeah, Preston. Go to Preston.
It's 2026 and things are happening. There's motion in the ocean, you could say.
Yeah, that's right. And 25, did you feel alive? Give us the shit.
Honestly, I did not feel alive. 2025
Oh.
sucked, man.
Yeah.
It was like a year of me just kind of
Wait. Actually,
yeah.
No,
Okay,
he's lying.
go. hey, it's his mic. You're gonna have your turn.
I just feel like you didn't have
Don't listen. Do not let her sway your feelings. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
From in terms of personal growth, I don't think that 2025 was a year of a lot of personal growth for me. I think that good things happened. But like
didn't die, so
that's true. That is true. My grandpa is
how is he doing?
he's good. Yeah, his lung collapsed 3 times last weekend, but he's cool.
He's not doing good,
Yeah.
but he's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. So he's 80. They put a port in for his chemo, and they punctured his lung. So that was really cool. Merry Christmas to my family. So that was pretty tough, actually. Most recently, lots of tough things happening. But no, I just didn't think like in terms of personal growth. I think a lot of things just kind of stayed the same, just like with my job and just kind of in life. I think things went good. Like it wasn't a bad year. I think there just wasn't like a lot of change, and so that's why. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think most recently would be my grandpa's health declining. That's been pretty tough. I think another shitty thing was probably, I think I didn't have like I was kind of dating someone at the beginning of the year and that didn't work out. So she didn't like the person I was dating.
What's her name?
Not
Madison. I don't like it.
Okay.
No one's last name is I don't like it. That's not a thing.
But
That's fair.
That was really funny.
Grandpa,
grandpa
no.
and I didn't
really like the dater.
my dating life just wasn't happening, and I realized that it's just you gotta focus on yourself. Yeah. And then the third shitty thing would probably be I don't know. I think I think just 2, honestly.
See, that's what I'm saying when I said nothing bad happened.
Hold on.
The third thing is that I'm clinically depressed, and I have I've just got sadness in my heart. But that's it.
So 25 was a little depressing for you because it was kind of stagnant.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you couldn't even find love. Straight line of yeah.
Yep.
It's interesting because that can actually be kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just the same old. It's gonna be fun to see how the audio turns out on this one. You're up.
You're up, tiny niece.
Everyone, you know this tiny niece.
Hey,
She's just here in the flesh now. We're not talking
Mhm.
about her behind her.
I don't think I haven't been on the podcast before. Did you know it's my
Not
first time?
officially, but you've been a subject.
Should we rehash the October strip club incident
Good
later?
Lord.
Yeah.
Was that, well, actually, wait. That might be part of her shitty things.
It's
So-
not. I had a great time that night.
Hey, we're not to good things till to the good
Yeah.
things yet.
Yeah. Okay. My bad things. As you guys know, my grandpa did die. R.I.P. Gramps in the ground. That's tough. Yeah, it was hard. Still is. My second thing is I've been having some pains in my lower abdomen for a year now, and still not fixed. So
Been to all the doctors.
been to all the doctors.
Done
So I
all the
don't.
things.
You have a mystery pain?
Well, it's not completely mystery, but like there's not really much you can do because it's like a womanly pain, and they just tell you to just get over it. You know?
Guys have those pains too.
Yeah, be strong and brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when my ovary is inflamed.
Dude,
That
when
Yeah.
my
sucks,
ovaries
man.
inflame and they're out of my size for the
Mhm.
inflammation, bleeding.
I hate it when my ovarian cysts pop.
Although on a
Yeah.
serious note, it is pretty shitty when the doctor sticks a needle up your penis hole.
When did they do that to you?
Well,
Did you have gonorrhea or
Oh.
something?
no. I went
No,
in
but
thinking
he's
I
had
had a third
pains.
testicle.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I have like a bag of marbles on the left side. So I've been in twice, and it's embarrassing as hell, dude. They sit you down fucking nude, and they pour that jizz shiz on you, and then they touch it with a vibrating metal piece, so it's like they're massaging the fuck out of your dick. So it could feel really good, but you're too nervous. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like the first AI jerk off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that happened, and another thing they tried was sticking the thing in there, thinking I had because they didn't know what was wrong.
Okay.
It was literally, it's probably not the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me, but I didn't like it. Like, it's in the top 30 for sure. I've had a lot of embarrassing things happen. So it's in the top 30 for sure.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did not. He had his pain.
Anyway,
His balls pain.
yeah, you didn't
You
find,
get it, I guess.
I mean, on some level, I suppose I understand your abdominal pain. They can't discover what it actually
I didn't have to
is.
get a needle in my wiener, but
Right. So what's number 3?
number 3, I think, was my month of July was really hard. I had a lot of
Yeah, tell them why July sucked.
well, I had you could say like a breakup of sorts, and that was really hard, but it's okay now. But you guys remember, I was ready to take a rope into the shower, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one that doesn't break.
Yeah.
Serious stuff.
Mhm.
But all good now.
Yeah, but it didn't have anything to do with SAing.
No, just
We never actually unalive ourselves.
totally, yeah.
See,
No.
Before you
We
could
could
say all
talk
these things,
because
now
we-
YouTube's like, that's bad.
No, don't worry. If I can't throw up, I couldn't do that.
We just say.
We just
We can be
just
dramatic because it's not gonna happen.
As long as
exactly.
the dramedy is more comedy than drama.
Yeah, and you know I'm full of comedy.
Yeah, dude, you're like a walking joke.
Yeah, you
And-
guys are
Yeah.
both really funny.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's true. It's important.
But those are mine.
Okay.
Did you say your things yet? You gotta go.
Daddy's turn.
I love touching that big, long, hard black thing. All right. So I had 3, these are my 3 shitty things. The first one was the business. The second one was actually for a lot of, yet again, realizing your actual role in life. And then number 3 is the dad dying. It's pretty bad.
What does number
Pretty
2
bad.
mean?
Oh, honey, you've been told several times. We've been married 13 years.
I know, but I don't think that.
I understand. When you say business, are you talking about Ash Studio?
Yeah, I'm talking about Ash Studio. Yeah. Also, speaking of business, in about 2 months, we're going to have a business of our own. It's not Ash Studio. The
So much stress. I completely understand.
No. It was, yeah, you guys have no idea. And it was horrible. It was awful. And even when you did the correct things, they were the wrong things. And even when you came to the rescue for the upteenth time, it still was a piece of shit, you dumb fuck. And it was awful, horrible, and I didn't like it. It sucked.
Only wishing for positive.
Yeah, positive vibes. I was just telling Preston earlier, I think I sent out like 45 audio messages, fam, to you, to fam, just to say Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of those audios had, yeah, and it's the year of the snake, so we need to kill that thing, bury it, and jump. It was the year of the snake. So we got to kill that, bury it in the ground, and then we're going to jump on the saddle that's in front of us and gallop towards our successes. So that's what's going to happen. Okay. 2026. That's right. Yep, we're doing nothing but neighing and laying, fam. That's all we're doing. So my 3 good things were obviously Power Slap and the podcast. I got to be honest, it's the only thing that's coming to mind right now. If I'm being super honest. Oh, another cool thing that was recent. On Thirsty Thursday, I had 2 different guests know you had to do the can routine.
That's cool.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And then I also had people beg to come on the podcast that are dying to be champions in Power Slap, which was validating because I don't know these people. Yeah. So there's 3 things. Protector.com. ThePurseProtector.com.
Okay.
And I ain't talking about pussy.
No, he ain't. Okay, my top 3 favorite things. Although I had I had some hardships this year, I did have a lot of good too. I've been going through my camera roll because I love being super active on social and going through all my stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I had a lot of good things. So first things first is, I like to say that I healed my narcolepsy. So I was not,
big one.
yeah, that was huge. That was in January. So that was almost a year ago. So tomorrow will be 365 days since I've taken any narcolepsy medication.
Yeah.
So with that, what it was before, so in 2024, it was so bad. I had really stopped driving all in all, and I was getting a lot of paralysis in my body. Anyways, but I'm feeling, and I was on so many stimulants, and it dictated, I was thinking when we were out for my birthday, how crazy it was, because before I would go to restaurants, I'd have to save up my pills, my stimulants, to be able to sit at a restaurant, and it was really painful. And now I'm raw dogging life. And so my health has been awesome. I've been driving
NTDs
Yeah.
all day, baby.
So I have to make a big deal out of that because that's a really big deal to me. So that's my first thing. My second thing that was really awesome is that our house has a pool, and this summer was awesome. My summers with Gwynnie in my freaking pool with an Aperol spritz or just some type of a drink, or that was my happy space. That just was my favorite thing in the world, was going to and having time at the pool. I got a natural tan. I remember saying years ago, I know I've made it in life when I've got a natural tan, because I just knew I wasn't working 24/7. So I did really good with that. So that's probably my second thing. And then I think my third really amazing thing from this year was, I just loved, me and Joe were talking about this. I love that we're best friends.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I think that this year was so good for me personally to also, even though I did have different changes in my inner circle, I think it's been so awesome of family is what matters, and your why, and why you're doing what you're doing, and then also still putting yourself first. I think for a while I got caught up of wanting all these other people to make sure that they were so super successful, and which isn't a bad thing, but I think I almost did a little too much where I put me and my family on the back burner. So actually that was a really good thing this year, is I'm no, my family is what's really important. Family.
It's about time.
It's about time. It's been a while. I've always been a friend girly, since I was a kid, but I'm no, it's my family. I'm so grateful that I've got my inner circle is honestly, it's just my family. So, all right.
Very good. I love it.
Those are my 3 things.
Love it. P-Dog. Oh, we're focusing on the positive now.
What happened this year?
Pay attention to me.
I feel sorry.
You go,
I
you
feel
go.
like I answer for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
This is part of the issue.
Preston and I both went to Vegas for the first time as an adult.
That was true. Yeah. Vegas
That's
was
true.
He turned into a Disney adult.
a little bit. She swung me.
Stop! Don't say a little bit.
While you're talking about your positive things, I'm just going to show you something.
I love it.
But you go ahead. Those are just two things I thought.
No,
were
I
awesome.
think this year was great. I got to travel a little bit and go places that are, I don't know, that I hadn't been as an adult. Like I hadn't been
the
to
mouse's house.
Yep, the Mouse's house. I went to Disneyland in April, and
Yeah,
we'll talk about that later.
Is this mic on? Preston, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
A little insight.
It was fun to travel and go to Power Slap in Vegas in October. That was a lot of fun. And just kind of get a lot of things off my bucket list. It was great. That was honestly like the best night of my year. Like,
It was probably, you know what? Now that we're getting the juices going, that was probably one of mine. I had another good thing.
that was
Yeah.
like the best night of the year
Why
for
don't
me
you-
personally.
Why don't you tell him a little more then?
You guys already know. You already know.
Oh, I forgot. I remember now.
Go back and rewatch it, and you can relive the experience. I think another good thing that happened this year, I lost a good amount of weight. I felt like I got into pretty
Hell
decent
yeah.
shape.
I love
yeah.
that.
We love to be fit bitches.
Yeah.
The best revenge is a successful body.
That's what
exactly.
Joe always tells me.
It's true.
And
You're
all
homeless and you got a 6-pack.
You're winning.
yeah. And then even though like a lot of things stayed the same, like I was saying, like a lot of things felt stagnant, I feel like the things that I did have going on did get better. Like I think my relationships with like my friends got closer, and I didn't feel like a need to like, oh, I gotta like try to please everyone. I just feel like I just got to focus on the people I really care about. And then on my job, I just feel like things just got better and better, even though nothing really changed. I just feel like it was just a good year for me at work. So it's a good year.
Flow state maybe at work.
Oh, I genuinely reached flow state.
You still have like a fluffy on your face.
Thank you. That was it. It was a great
All
year.
right. What about
Yay!
Gwynny's tiny niece good things?
Okay. I also, all the trips I went on this year were so fun and awesome. I went on 4 trips, 2 to California, 2 to Vegas, and all of them were awesome and amazing. So can't complain on that. I also loved my pool time every Wednesday. Me, Joe, and Preston hang, and then when Allie wasn't at work, we'd hang.
It was a great summer.
It was so
was
awesome.
like-
it was so fun.
Yeah.
Can't
Really?
wait. It's New Year's.
We all got really good at day drinking.
Really good.
Yeah.
There's too many videos of me asleep on a floaty in the pool.
Which is
Yeah.
real. It's gonna be real.
Mm-hmm. And then third thing, I'm kind of blanking for a third. Maybe I.
Car.
Oh yeah.
That
Wow,
was
I got a new
great.
car. I forgot. I got a new car. Yay.
2025.
And I didn't even have to bring my mommy or daddy. I did it by myself. I didn't even tell them I was doing it. Yep.
All right.
That's all.
Do you want to? Well, you should start off the goals then.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
we landed on you.
Okay.
It doesn't have
My.
to be like just like something you want to accomplish.
Yeah, no
It doesn't have
worries.
to be a list or like.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I am really trying to wake up earlier.
Oh, that one's. Oh.
I trying to be more beautiful.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
What does that mean? What
yeah,
does that mean?
Inwardly?
No, I already know I'm beautiful
Or
on
are you,
the
looking, are you
inside.
working on the revenge?
I'm working on the outside because
Honestly, I suppose.
I already know that I have a beautiful soul.
She does.
I do.
Symbiotic.
I love that. So like,
That's awesome.
Thanks. I'm sure I have more, but like that's kind of I was just showing everyone I made a planner for this year, and I made some punch cards. So like, you know, like if you go to Swig and you know have your punch card or whatever, and so I have one that's 10 no spend days, and then I get well,
Wait, let her explain it.
you know, I'm still, you know, I'm only 24. You know, I still have to budget and I still gotta.
Budgeting ever stops.
No, I know, but you know what I mean. But
Slide along.
you know, I wouldn't say I'm rolling in dough, you know.
Even the billionaires don't think so.
But so no spend just means like, I just like, you know, like if I'm at home, like I make a coffee at home, and I make lunch at home, and I don't go shopping, you know, like just no spend. And then I made one that's 10 morning gym sessions. That's hard for me.
Morning dog.
And then I made one that's 10 making 10 recipes out of the cookbooks I have. And all of those things have rewards. So if I make it to the end, if I do 10, I get something special.
If you make it 10 no spend days, do you spend 10 times on the
I get something off the wish list.
Oh,
And then
wish list, actually?
just lots of stuff.
It's
Yeah.
a big wish list.
Including, what do I really want right now? Oh, I was just telling Preston, this is so insane of me, and you can't judge me. I really want to buy an American Girl doll. Well, hey, if we can do some no spend days, we can get American Girl dolls.
okay.
And then if the gym one, obviously the reward is skinny, and the cookbook one is I can maybe like go to like Williams Sonoma and buy me something cooking.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. All right. I feel like I've been talking way too long, but you totally should. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you them when I.
Well, you
Yeah. So if we cook 10 times at home, then we can totally go to Williams.
It's also super fun because we are friends, but we're also family.
Yeah.
So we get to do all holidays and stuff together
Yep.
and do fun things like this together.
Yep.
It's so fun.
I've been talking for way too long. Thank you.
You've been doing great.
You've been doing great.
All right, let's mount up. Right here, maybe. Got it? Yeah, we're going this way because it ended on her. So he's going to close out the show. Yeah. All right. Goals for this year. I believe my biggest goal is harmony. I stole that word from my wife because anger is too aggressive. So we want more harmony, right? So I'll give you a real world example. Let's just say, hypothetically, I DoorDash 5 guys on New Year's Day, right? And the only plan on New Year's Day is to be super lazy, get caught up with laundry. Remember, I wear the bra in the family. She wears the boxers. So I'm just trying to be my worldly womanlyhood duties, right? And you know what happens? You order the DoorDash, it shows up wrong, and the smaller one in the group just throws everything out the door. Maybe literally, maybe metaphorically, but that's for another time. The point is, do we really want to spend our energy, our angry energy? Anger is an important energy. Do we want to spend our important anger energy on the guy who makes $8 an hour, probably hates his life? No offense, but bro. And he got it wrong. I promise you he has bigger problems than you do when your hamburger isn't hamburgueses. It's just like a hamburger. Like, nobody cares. And it's going to be okay. So more harmony is number one. And then number two, this past year, I had a goal of interview. Well, so since the podcast started, I had a goal to interview Paige Van Zandt and Dana White. This list has grown a little bit because now I feel like, oh, people, motion in the ocean. Yeah. So anyway, interview Dana White, get 2009, 2010 basketball unopened box of cards in search for the Steph Curry 1/1 super refractor card. Obviously, like that's pretty obvious. And then third is definitely not have longer than a 30-day lull when it comes to working out. Fam, I'm old. I'm 44, but that doesn't mean I need to look like I'm these fat ass 21-year-olds. Do you know what I mean? We have to break the mold. And I have these lulls where it's like, I won't work out, and then I won't work out for a week, then I won't work out for 2 weeks, then I won't work out for 3 weeks. The next thing you know, it's been like a couple of months. I do this all the time. I get in sick shape, and then I'm like, meh, I can just get back in shape. But I'm getting to the point, fam, where my age will work against me. And if I'm not consistent, it's going to be so hard, dare I say, maybe even not possible to get back in, oh, he's kind of cute, shape. Now, having watched the Diddy documentary, I don't want to be that guy in his 50s, 60s, dyeing his hair, all the things, with the end goal being getting some. Like, you don't want to be that. It's more that I want to look around when I'm Diddy's age at my peers and go, huh, so you're going to age like that, are you? See, I'd rather be the Kennedy side of things, not the Trump side of things. They're around the same age. One is deteriorating one way and one's deteriorating the other way. I prefer deteriorating the way where your muscles are still intact and people look at you and go, shit, he's 80? He looks great. I prefer to do that. So it's not for tail. It's more for tough. Thank you. Not for tail. It's more for tough. All right. Yeah, well, I do it for tail too, but it's up to her if I receive the tail. You know what I mean? And I don't have time to try and like convince another tail to let me have their tail with my skills and charm. That's just too much. I got a mortgage, basically. Actually, low key, I have like 7 mortgages right now. We got a lot of bills. But look, the rainbow's appearing. It's making an arch. You can't even see it. It's making such an arch. And it's going to come on back down, and we're going to find the gold around June or July of next year for sure. Last thing for the goals, on a more serious note, if we don't steer the ship correctly and stay in line without these noises, it's going to be another rough year. So the ultimate goal with the business is just fuck trying to be a billionaire, fancy, important person. Let's just make some money. You know what I mean? And let all those other things die, because it's harder to create something where people just voluntarily give you money and sustain it than it is to burn the fucker down to the ground. You feel me? All right. Cheers. 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 Everybody, happy Thirsty Thursday. Set your own goals, and remember, the person looking back in you in that mirror is pretty fucking awesome. Cheers, everybody. Again, do it one more time. Stop fisting my cup and grab. Oh, you're empty. She's empty. All right. Have a good Thursday. We'll see you next week. I totally forgot about Allie and Preston's goals for this year. I was so caught up in my own rant. I just ended the thing, because that's typically what we do here. You guys know that.
You're used to working alone.
I am used to working alone. When I go to my own cave, I get in a rhythm. You know what I mean? So now this is what's called filibustering. So when they left to go get more wine and all that kind of stuff, we hit record thinking they were going to stay, but they're not staying. So we're just going to hang out here. We'll let the magic of editing occur, and then they come on back in. We're going to have Allie and Preston finish theirs. But maybe we could start with Allie, actually. Yeah. We don't have to wait on Allie. So what are your goals for 26?
Okay. So, well, the first thing that you said about harmony, let me tell you. So Joe and I did talk about this. We were at was it at STK when we were talking about this?
I believe, yeah.
We're at STK, and we talked about having more harmony in our home, and something that I actually liked that you did today, because the Five Guys thing, was a thing. And something that you said, because I was like even barking about a little person's reactions and I was like getting all upset. Something you told me is that you said, "Hey, stop it, both of you."
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy New Year.
that's our Thirsty Thursday.
Got a pop and lock.
Wait, is this from outside? Yep.
Oh, so she's
cold.
It's
cold. Thank you, Mrs. I did say, because it's New Year, we are drinking champagne. And even though my birthday is over, it was 2 days ago, we're still kind of always going to celebrate. So it's still champagne time. Anyway, I love something that you said. You said to me, you're like, "Hey, stop, both of you." That actually was a good reminder for me, because I was like, oh yeah, checking myself of like, don't have these reactions to an 11-year-old. You can just be chill, girl. Harmony. I want harmony. But I think my biggest thing in 2026 is that I want to go to Europe. My biggest goal is going to Europe. We have one trip already.
Where we going?
We're going to Greece. We're going to Greece in February. Soon, actually. That's really soon. So going to Europe is going to be a big thing for me. And then this past year for me was like a lot of groundwork. I did a lot of things behind the scenes and a lot of building behind the scenes. And so having my own like education launch, I have like my own hand-tied hairline, and that was something that was really good that came out last year, but we still haven't even marketed it. Like you only buy it if you know. And so that was something that we did, but having some of my projects that I worked on and I did last year come to life this year and actually have people start buying it. That's a big thing. And going to Europe and harmony. So those are mine.
I love it.
Preston, welcome back.
Welcome back, Preston.
Did you get your Thirsty Thursday beverage?
there.
And don't worry, we choked and murdered that punk that skipped you. He's not alive anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry, does that need to be
No,
adjusted?
this is perfect.
Okay, it's
Perfect.
What for 26? What do we think we want to get?
2026. I am turning 25 in 2 weeks, and I feel that frontal lobe developing. I feel aggressively optimistic and motivated in ways I've never felt motivated before to really demand change in my life. There you go. That's not in your face anymore. That's like my main thing is that I feel like for the last year, I was just saying I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing and hoping that things change. And this year, I'm gonna start demanding change in my life. The biggest thing I'm gonna, we're all on the health journey, and I've been better about it the past couple of months. So I'm gonna keep that going. Exercising consistently. My Christmas present to myself at the end of this year is gonna be to be in the best shape of my life.
Dude, there's what did you say? Best revenge is
Best
up.
revenge is the best. Is the best.
Yeah.
It's better bond.
Yeah. So that's Christmas just happened a week ago, but my Christmas present to myself this year is gonna be in the best shape of my life.
I love that.
I love
So that's number one.
Fitbit.
Bitches.
Me too. So we're gonna shave off a couple lbs. That's number one. Number two is gonna be in the career and finance sector. I don't have much to say there because it's a secret. Joe knows. It is rough out there.
Especially if you're made of hand-pressed leather.
Yeah, especially if you're an Italian bag. So just stay tuned. That's all we have to say about that. And then you never know. And then number three, what is number three? Number three is I think in terms of just like mental and just like personal growth. I want to like learn and improve like some skills that I have. Take maybe some classes and certification courses just to kind of improve myself. Yeah, like actual like college classes and certifications. So yeah, just kind of
Tiny's tried that. Am I right?
that was a little shady, but I liked it. Like she said, oh, she's dancing out there.
Well, we're getting showed.
But yeah, no, I just kind of want to become a better person, and in all aspects, physically, mentally, career-wise.
Getting ready to be my second husband.
Reverse polarity makes it cool.
And yeah, those are the goals.
Dude, I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Well,
Woohoo!
let's
Now we can close it out.
now we can close it out for real. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching, thanks for watching. All 7 to 9 of you. God bless you. We will actually see you next week now. Tiny niece, thanks for getting dinner. We're peacing out. Cheers, fam.